What's going on? YouTube, it's ya boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with ya boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. There's no better day than hump days. I mean, let's be real. There is no better days in this world than a good old hump day. All right, so welcome back, propsmadeeasy.com. You've made a smart decision just clicking on this video and being here, being a part of the Props Made Easy picks in this video, being a part of your boys picks in this video, being subscribed to your boys YouTube channel. You're making smart decisions in life, and I'm proud of you. Anyway, as you can see, I'm on propsmadeeasy.com. Only $20 a month, baby. Let's get it, lock in. We got a busy time of year coming up. College football, NFL, NBA. And what do? We make finding these pro level bets. We show you what the pros are betting pretty much with limited effort. You don't have to study like all the pros are doing, having to look at all these deep data points, because we already have them into our data. You have projection data on top of EV data. So it's amazing. One update, we did make a mobile update yesterday. So the tools look a tad different, but the mobile update is fantastic. I love the way this thing is looking. It looks like you're literally on an app, makes things so much easier to understand and see. The mobile version is incredible, and it's perfect timing right before everything starts. So again, if you have any questions about the mobile or whatever, you can hit up the support team. They'll help you if you have any questions over it. But it is pretty self-explanatory, and it's pretty simple to use. And it's absolutely amazing. I have been loving I'll just open it and just scroll through it just because I think it's just so cool looking and so much more user-friendly than ever before. So I love it. Let's get straight into the picks, baby. All right. As you can see, first things first, okay, coming into the tool, you have this little toggle here. Now, it just depends if you like dark mode or light mode. You have that on mobile as well. Whether you like light mode or dark mode, you can do either one. I'm going to go light mode just because I don't want to feel like I'm about to go to sleep. So I'm going to keep it like this. All right, let's get straight to it. All right, CJ Stroud, over 266 passing yards. Other sportsbooks have the line at 271.5. That's a 5 sportsbook differential on his over 266.5 passing yards. Love CJ Stroud for week 1. Kyler Murray, over 231.5 passing yards at a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 236.5. Now, about a week out of week 1, we'll have the player projection, and we'll have the projection differential here as well. Okay? So only players who have the positive sportsbook differential and the positive player projection are going to be showing. That way we know we're checking all the boxes. We're going off of every little data point we can possibly imagine here. So, for example, let's say Kyler Murray's projection comes in at 235, right? And it's 235 passing yards, okay? Not only are other sportsbooks at 236.5, but the projection will be 235, which is 4 points higher as well. The projection differential will be 4. And, of course, you've got the 5 sportsbook differential and the 4 projection differential. Of course, it's going to be a great play. So that'll be coming about a week before week 1. All right, we'll have week 1 projections around that time. Aaron Jones under 67.5 rushing yards at a -4 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 63.5. As you can see, that line at 67.5, he's going under that. James Conner under 60.5 rushing yards at a -4 sportsbook differential. Sportsbook lines are at 56.5 on him. Justin Jefferson under 90.5 receiving yards, -4 sportsbook differential there. Other sportsbooks are at 86.5. So great spots there, man. Some really, really good spots for NFL Week 1 still, man. There's still so much value there. All right, looking over at MLB. We had some green on the board just a little bit ago, but as you know, man, the tools will get you on those, get you before the bumps, but they will bump eventually. If they're at the top of the Props Made Easy tool, then they're going to bump eventually. Especially if they're a green probability, they're bumping within like 10, 15 minutes because they've got so much data backing them, and they're going to be taken off the board eventually. So make sure you get those. Anyway, with what we have available, though, we have the highest odds that we can look at here. That's very interesting here. All right, Joey Estes, over 3.5 Ks, is at a 52.29% chance to hit. Now, obviously, we want that green probability. We want that 53% or higher, right? That's ideal. Right? But if we don't have that, and we have all the other data points are fantastic, we can still consider the play. It's got a -134 PME consensus odds. It gets as high as -148 over on FanDuel, as you can see the FanDuel logo right there. -148. Player projection of 5.76 and a 2.26 projection differential. Estes is expected to go over his 3.5 Ks today against the Mets. Definitely like this spot here for Joey Estes. Josh Smith is an interesting one, but nothing too crazy. I mean, you really don't have to force anything. In these videos, I try to get you 2 from each sportsbook, but really, if you don't have it, you don't need to do it. Mix up Joey Estes with like a CS2 from it or something. Let's go ahead and look at Underdog. Over on Underdog, you have Tanner Gordon under 15.5 outs at a 53.28% chance to hit. This is minus 139 PME consensus odds on the under. It gets as high as minus 150 on BetMGM. Projected at 14.48, a minus 1.02 projection differential. So Tanner Gordon under 15.5 outs is a 53.28% chance. Love that spot. Outside of that, another spot that's interesting because of that minus 145 highest odds that it gets up to, and the projection being solid as well. Martin Perez under 17.5 pitcher outs, 52.63 chance to hit, minus 136 PME consensus, gets as high as minus 145 over on Caesars, and a projection of 16.46 on minus 0.14, a minus 1.04 projection differential. So decent data there for him. All right, let's move on. All right, over on Better Picks, we do have a couple good ones here. We have Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases at 53.54% chance to hit. Minus 141 PME consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 160 on Bovada. Remember, this is a fantastic spot here. I mean, if you have a play that's already in the green chance to hit, highest odds get upwards of the upper 150s, 160s, 170s even. Sometimes you'll see, even 190s at times you'll see. Got to get them in. Player projections 2.1 total bases today, a 0.6 projection differential. So great spot on the over 1.5 total bases for Aaron Judge. Ronel Blanco, we have the under 17.5 outs at 53.4% chance to hit. It's minus 140 PME consensus when you take all the sports books, put them into one line. Gives you the most accurate representation. They are at minus 140 when you look at all of the sports books averaged. Okay, the highest odds are over at Pinnacle at minus 156. Projection of 16.49, a minus 1.01 projection differential. So great spot on Blanco as well. A couple really good picks there on Better Picks. Now, DraftKings Pick 6, you know, is stacked up. Come on now. I mean, DraftKings Pick 6 has been a damn ATM for me since they've dropped, especially utilizing the tools. I mean, they've just got, crazy. Bobby Witt Jr. over 0.5 singles is 59% chance to hit. Minus 178 PME consensus on the over singles. It gets as high as minus 180 on DraftKings. Projection of 0.66 at 0.16 projection differential. Bobby Witt, fantastic at 59%. Brandon Rogers, over 0.5 singles at 56.59%. Minus 160 PME consensus on the over. Minus 166 is the highest over on Caesars. Projection of 0.72 at 0.22 projection differential. I mean, there's so many good values there, man. Definitely go check out DraftKings Pick 6 for sure. Over on Boom Fantasy, you got Salvador Perez as a great spot, under 1.5 total bases, 53.96. MJ Melendez, under 1.5 total bases at 53.96. I mean, it's just a bunch of Kansas City Royal bats not expected to do much over on Boom Fantasy. Sorry. All right, over on Dabble, Aaron Judge's over 1.5 total bases is available there. All right, let's move on. MLB first inning, by the way, is being worked on, trying to get it into this layout, okay? As you know, the first inning tool looks different than anything else when it comes to it. So we're trying to make sure it's mobile friendly, and we'll be working on that today and getting that out, all right? Now, for the MLB fantasy, batter fantasy, we have the over on the 8 batting fantasy score for Vladimir Guerrero. Other sportsbooks have that line at 9.5, a 1.5 sportsbook differential there for Vladdy. So when it comes to batter fantasy, I really love Vladimir Guerrero. And then there's a bunch of one options as well that you could go with, all solid options. Nothing up for WNBA at the moment, but as soon as their data is ready, it'll be there. Same thing for PGA. Looking at MMA, we have Jack Jenkins, 39.5 significant strikes. We like the under on that at a minus 3.33 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 36.17 for Jack. Okay. Luana Santos, over 65.5 significant strikes at a 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 68.5 is what the consensus is. Steve Erseg, over 60.5 significant strikes at a 3 sportsbook differential. Consensus at 63.5. All right, so some great value there for MMA so far. For tennis, we have Anastasia, whatever her name is, under 22.5 total games at a minus 1 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have that line at 21.5. Okay, so you're getting that value at the minus 1 there for Anastasia. For soccer, we have Roman under 3 player saves at a minus 0.5. Zach Steffen over player saves of 3 at a 0.5. Nothing for Call of Duty at the moment, but that should be up any minute now because we have games sometime tomorrow. For CS2 right now, we have Pepe under 16.5 maps, 2 headshots, minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this average at about 15, where Prizepicks has the line at 16.5. So grab the under on Pepe. And then for Valorant, last but not least, just a bunch of 0.5s. You can go any of them if you absolutely have to, but I mean, there's probably going to be better value on the board as the day goes on. So just be patient and wait those out. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always. Like I said, a couple more updates. The first inning runs tool will be up at some point today. We're working on that right now, just having it fit the new layout. Go check out mobile. Go check out the mobile at Props Made Easy. It is absolutely fire. If I could just show y'all on the screen right now what the mobile's looking like, I would. It is fantastic, and it is sick looking, super easy to use. Absolutely love the way that looks. If you want to take a look at what it looks like without being on the site, you can go to Props Made Easy's Twitter, at Props Made Easy, and there's videos scrolling through it using the lighter dark toggle and all that good stuff. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always, baby. And as always, let's continue to look at ways to improve. Let's continue getting better. Over 10,000 active members at Props Made Easy, man. I can't thank y'all enough for the support and the shouting it out and showing everybody Props Made Easy that you know and just spreading the word, man. And now we're over 10,000 members. We're growing. Things are getting more just better for the user. The mobile friendliness is fantastic. It literally feels like you're on an app when you're on that page, which app will be coming one day. We're excited for when that moment comes. We'll have notifications and stuff when plays become plays and stuff like that once we become an app. But for now, it's pretty much like you're on an app. One of the most user-friendly tools in the entire industry, and it just looks sexy as well. I mean, come on. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's get this money today, baby. Hump day. Let's get it. I'm out.